To an extent, you can fight fire with fire. That's the type. Okay, to an extent, you can fight fire with fire. Okay, let me. A lot of people gonna think that title is crazy, but I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why. You gonna know before this video is in. You gonna know without a shadow of a doubt. I'm gonna explain why I feel that you can sometimes. That's why. Notice I said to an extent you can fight fire with fire. When they talk like the slave master, right, that enslaved our people. When you think about the slave master that enslaved our people, once you know that a slave master that constantly enslaved your people, do you continue to allow that person is to do that to you? We all know the answer to that if you know. But the problem with our people, a lot of our people is in a dead state. And I just feel like I'm not. I feel like I know without a shadow of a doubt. Excuse me, a doubt that I'm fighting demons. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I feel like I'm fighting demons. You know how you wanna you go off me. I'm the type like this. I scope people out, right? When I look at somebody, I'm not looking at them because I want to do something to somebody because I'm not that type of person. I'm clear that I'm not that type of damn person. You know what I mean? But we living in a society to where, well, I'm gonna say it like this: here. When you find people that act like a quote unquote like they scared or quote unquote you're gonna do something to them, guess what? They know in their heart and in their mind that you're not a threat. Just like Esau, the so-called white man, they know that we are not a threat. But because of the evil and the natural hatred that the white men have in their heart for our people and stuff like that, that's why they do it. They hate you because we're the chosen. That's what they hate. They hate you because you're better than they are. Esau hates you because you're chosen and you're better than they are. But I understand our people been watered down with this system. You know what I'm saying? Our people been watered down with this damn system into into shooting their own people. I mean, like taking shots at their own people. If you know what I mean by that, taking shots at their own people, hate their own people. So it's like I'm walking right, and I mean, you don't want to. I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody, nothing like that. Remember, I'm talking about the video is called to an extent. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire, because look, let me tell you something, bro. A lot of time, all that shit where people talking about we done believed in this bullshit, turn the other cheek, and all that type of stuff. And like, if you look at our society right now, where in the hell have they gotten us? Turning the other cheek when like we see these Esau shoot our people down in the streets every day, right? We see these people shoot our people down in the streets. What in the hell have they gotten our people now? Here it is, the so-called 2023, so-called 2023, because we really don't know because we've been lied to for so long, just like we lied. Now, I would say, no, you don't fight fire with fire. Somebody say, what are you talking about? Either you fight fire with fire or you don't fight fire with fire, period. Yeah, that's talking about like maintaining your Christian, I mean, your whatever, don't, I mean, you know what I mean? I don't have to take it to an extent and just be totally just evil to people for no damn reason. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm not a threat or just being just a certain way towards you for no damn reason, or if your mind, if you feel, if you around somebody and you don't feel, and they look at you a certain way like you a damn threat or something like that. Sometimes people, when you stare at people, when you look at people, sometimes people don't be a fucking scared because you looking at them or you eyeing them too long or whatever. No, that's just strange. That's just straight out just fucking demonic and evil because you hate your own people. That's all that is. It ain't got nothing else to do with nothing else. So there's some bullshit when people trying to say, "Oh, I was scared because this person looked at me too long," or our people been conditioned into these things because of the way of Esau. You see what I'm saying? Because think about it. Where did hatred come from? It come from Esau. It did. It come from Esau. This is the reason why people hate each other like this, and they hate each other. They hate each other so much with a passion until the point to where um, our people is completely rude to you. You can be just walking, you can look at them too long, or you can, they gon' just, in their mind, they just outright just have this hatred for their own people because of slave masters, and this is a curse, a generation of curse that needs to be broken. And I'm one of those, and I'm one of those, I'm gonna tell you up front, I'm not gonna sit around here and just, I'm not one of those, I'm gonna go behind, if I'm just gonna let you know up front how I feel about you. However, how I'm feeling, I'm just gonna tell you. And people gonna be like, "Excuse me," and all that. Like, yeah, I'm letting you know how I feel. Now, you can take it how you want to take it. I was talking with a brother yesterday. He was a so-called Creole brother. I told him. He said his people, his father and his people was his Creole and this and that and the third. And I told him, I said, well, that's what my the people said that on my father's side, when when I used to go and visit them when I was a little younger and stuff, they would say, like, they would offer me coffee and stuff like that, and I would be like, nah, I don't know, no, nah, I don't want none. And they'd be like, they'll make a joke out of it, but they'd be serious, I believe. You ain't no Creole. Don't come up here and say. And I just kind of like laugh, smurf it off, because you know how family did when you actually went to their houses and stuff years ago, and stuff like that. You know how the elder, the older people was. They didn't want you to leave out there until you had to get something. They like, nah, we'll fix it, take it with you. You know how it was. But um, people say you can't fight fire with fire. Okay, no, I don't. I'm not gonna fight. I ain't gonna fight fire with fire. No, if somebody's doing me something good or whatever, I mean bad or something bad, what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna stay away from it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go around them. I'm not gonna be in their presence. I'm not gonna just be nowhere near around them. It's just it ain't gonna be no. It's not a good. It won't be. I know it already. Know it's not gonna be a good combination. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get along with them. You can be a total stranger, and I'm just gonna come out and just tell you what the hell you looking at. What I just basically. I'm gonna be honest. I cuss them out. You see what I'm saying? I'm serious. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm not one of those that will see an incident up in town or whatever. I'm gonna do everything in my power is to let you know up front, and then think about it later. Yeah. So look at that. Somebody. Yeah, man. Yeah. Some people think that you supposed to just sit there and just take what they dish out. You know what I'm saying? They think you supposed to just sit there and take what they dish out. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I'm one of those. I mean, it may cause me a little. I may have to like deal with the ridicule, or maybe the deal with the stupidity, and deal with um, being called certain names, or you misjudge me or something like that. But at the point, I may have to deal with that or whatever. But I'm just that type of person, man. I'm not gonna wait and go home and say, "Wonder why that person's looking at me like that? I ain't like that or whatever." Instead of just n- not let them know or whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it off my chest right away, and I'm gonna let you know how I feel. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know exactly how I feel right away. All right, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just like that. I'm one of those. I'm going to let you know how I feel right away. Now, yeah, I would probably have to deal with the maybe whatever, have to bump heads with them like, oh, I said this to this person, and I said this and I said that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm about to walk past them and or whatever. You not knowing how things, but I guess that's part of the. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, and I mean, like I said, I don't mean no harm. It's just that, nobody I don't like to be judged. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Whatever I see and it ain't right, I'm just gonna just come out right away, and I'm just gonna tell you, I'm just one of those people. I mean, I don't get out here every day and do the same thing, but uh, you know what I'm saying? I don't get out here and do it every day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't just walk out my door and say, "I hope somebody know." I don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't go around doing that. Especially if you know yourself. You know what I mean? Nobody else know you like you know you. Yeah, nobody else know you like you know you. Yeah, nobody else know you like you know you. And it's like basically you defending what is due or what is due to you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it that you do have to be extra careful and stuff like that. And I mean, I get it that I understand being in this world, especially in this day and age, you do have to be mindful and careful of who you dealing with and what's up and all that type of stuff. You have to do that. But hey, how you doing there, brother? I ain't seen you in a long time, man. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, hold on. Let me put this up here. Let me. Let me put this. I be springing myself on YouTube here. Yeah, I'm finna turn it off now. Yeah.